Hi guys, welcome to another video by Antiques Arena. My name is Walter O'Neill. I'm out and about. It's Saturday morning. After what happened in Manchester and everything, I've decided I'm not going to Cardiff today. Now, I know you can't let people dictate how you live your life, but it's the biggest event Cardiff have seen in probably 50 or 60 years, the big football final. They've got barriers blocking the roads down, they've shut half the city centre down. I'm not going near Cardiff today, to the point they've even shut down Splot Market. As far as I understand, Spot isn't open today. Bessemer Road is with Andy, but I'm not going near Cardiff today. So I'm up in Merthyr Tydfil, and look at this for a scene. Wow, beautiful, beautiful Cyfarthfa Castle. And I'm off to the car boot sale now in a few minutes. Say hello to Happy.
Hello.
Back from holidays and back to work.
You missed me. Well, you didn't know. You missed me. Smile.
So we're off to the booty now. I doubt very much my buys are going to be as good as they are when they come from Cardiff, or as much. But today's Merthyr Tydfil, and we'll see how we go, guys. And what I'll do later on, I'll give you a little update on what I've bought. I'll probably do it in the car if we've got enough memory on the phone. So I'll see you soon, guys.
Bye.
Hi guys, I've been out buying this morning up in Cyfarthfa Castle, and I did say I was going to show you my buys as and when I bought them, but I bought so much this morning it shocked the hell out of me. And to be totally honest with you, I couldn't exactly lay this lot out in the car boot sale in the grounds of the museum this morning. We got some old and some modern, but all of which is really, top quality. You got some beautiful stone planters here. Really, really happy with them. I'm going to give you a little look over them now in just a moment. The whole job lot, it cost me £45 this morning for everything you see here. I'm just really, really over the moon. I've had antiques and that, and I'll add that into the film and splice that in afterwards. This is just a little look at the architectural salvage, if you like. None of this is going to be sold. This is all going to go into my own garden. Put plants in, look beautiful in my own garden. You can't find this type of stuff around anymore. So yeah, this lot's going to go in my garden. This one even came with plants in, so I'm going to give you a little look at these. I can show you they're seriously heavy. Some lovely pieces. Hope you enjoy looking at them, guys. Okay, so I'm going to come down here. Obviously, as you can see, this urn vase here, or urn shaped planter, beautiful, really nice. You can see the moss growing on it from age, being outside for so long. What more can I say? They're in beautiful condition. I had 6 of the stone planters, and they're all very, very large. There's not a lot I can say. They are what they are. Very decorative. As I say, that is clearly my favourite by a long way. I'm not going to clean that moss off. You can't buy that type of look. You really can't. That's something that comes with age. This really is my favourite piece. Really is. So, as I've said, not antique, if you like, but architectural to go in the garden. You try and buy this lot, even brand new out of a garden centre. You try and buy pots like this, you're in hundreds and hundreds of pounds. We come then to some more modern pots. These ones have come from garden centres, but these are large again.
Not far off 40-50 centimeters in diameter.
the two of them. That one, as I said, even came with plants and this wrought iron support. But what can I say, guys? Look at that for a haul. I put this lot in the car coming home, and safe to say the car was on the springs. Hell of a lot of weight. I got a big 7-seater, and there was 2 adults and all these stone pots. Safe to say the car felt the weight. But yeah, they are beautiful, guys. Yeah, planted up in my garden, they're going to be beautiful. Okay guys, so I'm going to get on now with the antiques and the collectibles that I've bought. Now, here we have a solid brass road sweep. Really, really interesting piece. Excuse me. It's mid-century. Really thick, heavy cast brass. As I said, it's the road sweep. You've got the shovel, some sort of rake, and this cart. I don't know what the cart is. Maybe for coals, I'm not sure. You know, it's a good size, really good weight. It's about 3 kilos in weight. Yeah, I paid £4 for that this morning at Bin Merthyr. I'm really pleased with that. I have a pair of solid bronze dancers. Now they're modern and they're not the best casting in the world. They're really not. I've seen these and sold them many times in the past. But as I've said, they are solid bronze. They're not bronze on resin. These are solid bronze. Ballet dancers. You know, there's no casting quality to them. They are just decorative arts. They're decorative ornaments. I paid £1 each. Solid bronze, guys, and I paid £1 each for these in the boot this morning. Now, alright, they look good at a distance, no good close-up, if you like. But you know what? I've sold them in the past, and I always get about £15 for these, maybe £12 to £15, no problem whatsoever. And you work out £1 each into what, £25 to £30? Nothing wrong there. You know, you can do business like that all the time. Next piece then is a reproduction. This isn't original. This is a reproduction of a Staffordshire figure called Falcon. And obviously it's called Falcon because you have the bird handler and the falcon there. Now, how do I know it's reproduction with this one? It's quite easy. It is what it says on the tin. It's all wrought around the rim, telling you it's a reproduction from the original mould, mind. So it is made from the original mould and reproduced and still hand painted. It's in good condition. One very small chip to the hat, which is neither here nor there. Paid £2.50 this morning. Now, there are people that still collect them. There's people who also like the birds. And if they haven't got this model, they'll buy the reproduction of it. So it's still between £10 and £20 worth on eBay, no problem at all. Still quite a bit of work gone into it. It's still a Staffordshire figure, albeit a later version, not a Victorian example. Next then we have an Art Deco, maybe 1950s letter rack. Really nice geometric shapes and all this sort of sunbursting. It's pleasant enough. It was £1 this morning, guys. £1 in the castle. What can I say? It's nothing spectacular. It really isn't. It's just a bit of work in stock. But it is what it is. You know, I'm happy enough with that for £1. I have got some star buys. Obviously, you've just seen all the big stone planters. Oh God, they're beautiful. I'm really happy with them. Next then we have a vase, very sort of 50s, I'd say, 40s, 50s-ish, somewhere around there. Really, really decorative arts. This type of look is really back in vogue. Very simple vase, plain all the way around. Just get this bit of leaf design here at the front. Made by Ranley, believe it or not. Never heard of them. Ranley Acton, made in England. Won't be hard to look up. I'll just get my Marks book out and it'll date the piece for me. It'll tell me where they come from, but no doubt it's a Staffordshire company of some description. But it's a pleasant vase. It was £1.50. You know, if you've got a minimalist room, you sit down on a shelf, it's going to look really good. As I've said, it's working stock. There's nothing wrong with it. At the price I've paid, I'm happy enough. Here we have a piece of, well, regular piece again. There you go. I didn't even have to turn this one up. And there's the price, guys. So, £5, Ladro figurine, well, Neo it is. It's not Ladro, they've put it as Ladro, but it's Neo. There you go. She's in perfect condition. She's, well, he's called her Ladro Daisy, and she's perfect. £5. Now, it's really nice. This Spanish porcelain's got a beautiful finish to it. Neo is the cheaper version of the two. But, do you know what, guys? A Spanish Neo figurine, you know, for a £5, really? It's cheap as chips. I'm not going to moan about that, it really ain't. We then have another, which is a girl kneeling down with the dove. Ladro Daisy again, so same girl. They're absolutely stinking dirty. Now this one he had marked up at £20. He didn't pay 20. She worked out at £12. Why did she work out at 12 and now at 5? Don't know the method in his madness. I think this one's an earlier example because this one's actually signed and dated as well. 1979. You got the early Neo mark there, but then if you look on this side you see some inscriptions and it's dated and signed, so that's probably his thinking in why this one was dearer. And to be honest with you, it's larger and 3 times the weight of this one, and there is a distinct difference in the two back stamps. This is the earlier back stamp, that's the later back stamp. You can see the difference in definition, in the thickness and boldness of the writing, everything. The colour's different. This one's darker where this one is paler. So, anyway, it worked out to pay 12 quid for this one, guys. Again, perfect condition. You know, I'm really happy with that. You know, Neo seems to be a regular stable of mine at the moment. Seem to be buying quite a bit of it. Next piece I bought was a novelty corkscrew. This one is the leaping frog. You can see here you have the frog, and as he opens his legs spread, which is quite cool. Now he is stamp patent pending. It's in chrome. Now I've looked online and these, God, they're all over the place. You've got some people asking £40 and £45 for them, and they go all the way down £30, £20, £15, all the way down to a £5. It's really, really, you know, I don't understand how one person can ask £45 for someone on eBay and get it, and another person be selling it for a £5. But it is what it is. But it's a really fun little item. So what I do with it yet, I don't know. I might put it back out on the market since eBay's obviously got a variety and nobody can decide the value on them. It'll go back out probably, unless I chuck it on eBay for 12 or 15 pounds and just leave it sit there until it sells. One way or the other, it won't matter. Next then, I've got a piece by the British Navy versus rum. So basically I've got an old enamel cup, advertising rum. Made in England, British Virgin Islands, blah blah blah, yeah, and so on. British Navy, Royal Navy rum terminology is on the back. That's all the writing. Do you know what I liked about it? Apart from the fact it's the old enamel wear. It's obviously got all the crest on the front, but what I loved about it is the hangman in the middle. What a really funky little cup. You know, it might not be worth a fortune, 5, 10 quid, I don't know, I haven't looked yet. But I think it's worth a tenner of anybody's money. I paid £1 for it this morning, so I'm not going to lose on that. But that is, imagine drinking out of that, coming to the bottom, quite drunk, and seeing that hangman at the bottom. Good to the last dropper. It's cool. It is what it is, isn't it, guys? We've had a bit of jewellery as usual. Priced up at £3, but I had it for £2. We have a solid silver butterfly necklace in sterling, set with cut glass or cubic zirconia. It's actually a silver 4-column cubic zirconia butterfly pendant. It's actually everything you want to know is on the bloody back. And that cost me £2, guys. They were priced up at £3, but that cost me £2. Solid silver, £2. Can't really go wrong, can I? Then we had a pair of solid silver earrings. They're nothing spectacular, guys, but they were 50p. Not even going to bother taking them out of the packet, it's just no point. A little bit of Elvis memorabilia. Some lady pulled up in Merthyr and she was selling Elvis memorabilia till, oh my god, till it was coming up for years. Her entire car, every item she pulled out was Elvis. Elvis clocks, Elvis paperweights, Elvis coins, Elvis keyrings, you name it, it was there. Now I like coins, so I bought the Elvis coin. The coin and the keyring cost me £1 for the two. Now they're going to go back out on the market, they're not good enough for eBay. But I'd imagine the coin's probably about £8 and a £5 on the keyring, give or take, for the boot sales. So, you know, it's going to be good profit on there for those. Next piece we have is a bit of Celtic jewellery. We have St. Justin's necklace set with amber. A beautiful little piece. I got all the certificates and everything with it. It's fully signed up on the back. And again, I paid £2 for that one. But the certificate goes in fact, I don't have it on me. It goes into all details of the meanings of the, you know, all the swirls and all the little symbols. No, it's in the car. So I got the booklet, as I said, to go with the necklace. So that's, you know, that's for nothing. I'll probably put that back out on the market, you know, £8 or £10, somewhere like that. Now my final piece for today is really, really nice. Now it hasn't come in for nothing, I paid £25 for it. But what we have is hand carved and inlaid with ivory. Now I've had this under an eyeglass, it is ivory. Now one way of telling is you'll have cross hatching in the ivory as opposed to veining in bone. So this is all ivory, it's inlaid, looks like a bit like the Taj Mahal. All this is all heavily, deeply carved. You got what look like oak leaves and all floral designs. Beautiful, beautiful tabletop. But it don't end there, guys. Quite unusually, I have the fold up legs or base for it. Now it folds up flat pack if you like, and then opens out. Now bear with me. This opens out then like so, and then your table sits up on top. So I have the complete table here. I'm not going to build it all up because I just haven't got the room to show you what I want to. However, if you look, every single piece is heavily carved, pierced work and carving. Table dates from the early 20th century, so maybe 1900 to 1920, somewhere around there. It's inlaid, as I've said, with ivory on the top. It's in lovely condition. It's got a few splits that have happened over the years, but that's not the end of the world. And a couple of the hinges need a new pin. Again, neither you nor they, I can drop a new pin in them. That's nothing. £25, guys. Look at that top. That is beautiful. Really is quite something. At the moment I'm having a run on tables. I love things that have been handmade or hand finished. You know, somebody's sat down for hours and hours and hours hand carving all this. They've carved this out and then somebody's inlaid all the ivory into it. It's a beautiful work of art. Price wise, probably about £100. Comfortably I'd be happy asking £95 for this. What it'd sell for, I'm not 100%. I've had a little look. They tend to range anywhere from £80–85 right away up to a few £100, where some people are asking £400 and £500 from stupid money. But the monies they seem to be selling around is around £100–110. And this is a particularly nice example of what it is. When I wax this up now with my beeswax, I won't use a cloth because it won't get into the grain and into the deep carving. What I'll do, I'll get a brush that you use for shoe polish and I'll dip that in the beeswax and I'll really work it into all the cracks, all the carving and then so on. And this will glow. It'll really give her a lovely colour. Either that or I'm working Gethley Gay tomorrow, so it may go out in Gethley Gay. If I put 75 on it, if somebody makes me a good offer tomorrow, it's gone. If not, it's going to go up on my website and I'll be asking a good 100 on it at least, maybe 125. Okay guys, here's my last little piece. It almost got away. It's nothing spectacular, it is just a little bit of more working stock. What we have here is a Scottish paperweight in crystal or glass by Caithness. Now Caithness always sign underneath. This one is Moon Crystal by Caithness of Scotland. It has an air bubble in the centre and then all this swirling almost like interstellar gases and things. It's quite a beautiful little thing, to be totally honest with you. They're really undervalued for what they are. See if I can get the signature for you guys. I don't know if we'll capture on the camera. But anyway, that was £1. Couldn't leave it at £1 for a Caithness paperweight. God, go back 5–10 years, some of these paperweights were pulling serious money. Anyway guys, that's it. Didn't expect all this today. As I said to you at the beginning of the day, I was not going to Cardiff with everything that was going on today, not a hope in hell. Went up to the castle. You saw the castle at the beginning of the film. Oh, beautiful place, I love it up there. They got a museum, guys, go up. It's £2 for adults, free for children. Really, go and have a look round. It's a wonderful day. And they got some beautiful sections on Swansea porcelain and Garrow porcelain, Josiah Wedgwood's pieces. Not to mention some of the best crochet family history artifacts you'll see. And the chandeliers, oh my god, they got chandeliers hanging from the ceiling and you just draw a drop when you see them. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed seeing these bits. I certainly didn't expect to buy all this today. I thought it was just going to be a small boot, 10 or 15 cars, and I'll buy 1 or 2 pieces. And to be totally honest with you, I love the planters. That 1 stone urn planter, oh, it's beautiful. That's going in my garden for sure. This table is beautiful. You've got the ladros, the brass, the bronze, a bit of jewellery. You know, it hasn't been a bad day all around, guys. I'm really pleased. Hope you've enjoyed seeing the video. If you have, I really would appreciate a like and a share, guys. And wherever you do, don't forget to subscribe. You'll find us on Facebook, Antiques Arena. We're on eBay, Antiques Arena Clearance, and we have our own websites, antiquesarena.co.uk and a different one at antiquesarena.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.